Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome you to example of our very unique total video tutorial specially prepared for members like you. Now, if this is your very first time having to log in or just join us as a member, or this is your very first time to watch this video, do allow me to say a word of thanks for your time watching this video. Most important, but let me say a word of welcome to you. Welcome to Example. Now, what you're looking at right now is a WinTotal Advanced Statistical software. Over here, do allow me to take this opportunity to really thank each and every one of you, the user who have been supporting WinTotal Advanced Maintenance Support. Now, reasons for having to say this is because in the year 2013, which is last year, alright, we have a very big breakthrough. Within the year itself, we have got 2 jackpot winner, 1 jackpot Group 1 winner, alright, winning a 2.5 million, and a jackpot Group 2 winner winning a 250,000. Now, I would say that from then on, a lot of people may be wondering, from then on, is it true that there's no winners? No, do not get me wrong. It's not very easy to really to come forward to share with you, especially when the winning is a big amount. You must put yourself in their shoes, alright, then you will understand. However, alright, what I could see right now is that there is a tremendous improvement, alright, towards how they go about in their total play. I think that's important because I'm seeing more and more people coming forward to share with me their findings, alright, even after watching the video, they have their own views and whatever. So, geez, it just goes to me that we are on a positive side. So I believe that there are winners, and we only could do is that we just have to be patient with them and looking forward for one day they will just come forward to share with us more and more winning tickets of a bigger jackpot, like Group 1 and Group 2. And who knows, you are one of them. And if you think you're ready, do come and share with us. All right. So I'm truly very thankful. I'm very grateful. And my gratitude to each and every one of you for your support towards WinTotal Advanced Maintenance Support. Thank you so much. 那如果这一次是你刚加入我们会员，或者是刚刚目睹这个画面，让我在这里跟你讲一声谢谢你的宝贵时间来观看这个 video， 还有我在这里要跟你讲一声欢迎你的加入。现在你在目睹的这个画面是我们的这个 WinTotal Advanced 软件。其实这个软件在2004年已经推出到这个市场，但是在这2013年的时候，我们真的是有一个非常非常辉煌的是，在同一年里面，我们有2个大赢家，一个是 Jackpot Group 1赢了一个 2.5 million， 另外一个是 Jackpot Group 2赢了一个250千。那过后是否还有没有 winners？ 你们有时候会有这样的想法，我知道，但是你要明白。能够挺身来跟你讲一声，哎，我赢了这个奖，我赢了那个奖，这个数目不小，所以有时候人家会觉得有一点点的，不是说觉得安全来跟你分享，所以希望大家要明白。但是我们能够做的就是，大家要有一个耐心的去等待。最重要的就是，我希望说你观看了这个 video 过后，如果你也是其中一个大赢家观看这个 video， 我希望你能够挺身来跟我们分享你的这个赢的这个喜悦，但是当然我们非常非常的欢迎。All right， 那在这里，我要在这里要非常的感谢的就是一路来就有这次 WinTotal Advanced Maintenance Support。如果我们有这样的辉煌的成绩，其实这个功劳不真正的属于 Example， 也是属于大家的支持，我们才能够有这样的辉煌的成绩。所以我希望大家要明白这一点。我非常的欢喜的就是。最近播了这个 video 过后，我觉得有很多我们的顾客们有不同的看法、想法，甚至他们还跟我分享他们自己的看法，所以这个对我来讲是非常大的鼓励，就是证明了我们已经走的这个方向是正确的，我们已经能够提升大家对这个多的这个玩法的这个兴趣，那个是非常的重要。最重要就是大家越来越专业。所谓的专业就是说，现在你们不是。我这样乱买，这样乱选，你们其实有一个非常好的规律，这个是重要的。其实规律在我们人生中是非常重要的。好比说，我们的地球跟我们的太阳、月亮，全部都是有规律。如果没有规律的话，那不得了，我们世界大乱。Alright. Now, what I'm trying to explain is that I'm very happy right now in the sense that there are many of our users who were previously lost. Or uninterested, and there are many people who do not know about total play, and now they are getting into it and they are enjoying it, and they're finding that the fun of even to the extent of sharing with me their findings. I'm very happy, and I think their feedback to me is important. I'm truly very encouraged, right? But most importantly is that I will see that there's a change in the way they play. Gone are the days where they anyhow play, right? Always remember we need a proper system. It's just like the sun and the earth and the moon. They have a system. If they do not have a proper system, then this world is very, very chaotic. So I hope the seeker understanding of that. And I think that is wonderful. All right. So let's click on the help check about WinTotal Advanced. Now you may be wondering why I keep on repeating, because a lot of time people do ask me where to find what is, am I having the latest version. So when you click about WinTotal Advanced, the box that appear, there are two important informations that to look up for. Right. One is the WinTotal Advanced version number. Right. Below is the license number. Now this version number is basically current version is 3.4.1, and that goes to show that if your current version is not 3.4.1, my word of encouragement to you is that do upgrade as soon as you can, because it's very, very important for you to get the latest version, so that you could actually find yourself getting the benefits of the latest features that we have developed for you. Now there's two possibilities that you have not upgraded down. One is that you could have been very busy that you overlook it. Another possibility that you could have also overlooked the extension of the WinTotal Advanced Maintenance Support. So over here, since you're watching this video, I strongly encourage you to upgrade it as soon as you can and extend the WinTotal Advanced Maintenance Support. Now I do receive a lot of call, SMS, even emailing to tell me about watching the video and having the software. Do I need the software? Now I would say that watching the video do enhance your chance of winning. It does really give you a lot of concept on how to look at total numbers. But at the end of the day, after having the concept in mind, you need to practice. Now the question is that without the software, how are you going to practice? So my advice to all of you is that the software is very, very important tools towards total planning. Alright. Now currently our price is at 598. We have not made changes in the price. Always remember why we did it is because we do receive a lot of requests asking us not to go up by the price, so that they could actually gather enough funds to buy the software as soon as they can. So we are holding on to it as long as we could, but do understand that the expense is always going up. It never comes down. So we'll do our very best to hold for you, and currently priced at 598. And if you're really keen and want to get hold of the copy, or you want to know more, do feel free to give me a tinkle. Alright, you can WhatsApp me, SMS me, or give me a call. My contact number is 92300837. I repeat again, 92300837. And if you're calling from Malaysia, you've got a plus 65 in front, followed by 92300837. My name is Haitong. Thank you so much. 那如果你 click 这个 about Win40 Advanced 的时候，你会看到这个表格出来，有两个非常重要的信息要跟大家分享。第一就是告诉你的 version 号码是什么。那如果你 check 你的自己的软件，你发觉到你的 version 号码都是3.4.0的，证明了你的这个软件都是最新的，那就是说你一定要 upgrade， 最好是 upgrade。那有两个可能性你还没有 upgrade， 第一就是你有可能是忙到你忘记 upgrade， 第二就是你真的是忘记把你的这个每天的 support 延长，导致你不能够 upgrade。那 upgrade 有什么好处？当然有，慢慢的我会跟大家分享。因为新的软件它有不同的功能，它的功能是更加好，所以你好比说你现在你不是用最新的，那你真的是吃很大的亏。那下面就是你的 license 号码。那我很多时候有人问我，我观看你的 video 够不够，或者是我需要你的软件，我只能够说的就是你观看的这个 video， 你学习了很多技巧，但是这些技巧你也是需要锻炼，你没有软件你怎样去锻炼？我们目前的这个软件的这个价格还是停留在568，我们还没有涨价。那为什么没有涨价？是因为我们收到很多人的这个呼唤说，你是否可以不要涨价钱，让我们筹钱然后来买你的软件。我在这里跟大家讲的是，我们尽量的不要涨，但是你要明白，在新加坡做生意，每一个开销都已经涨价。所以我希望大家能够明白这个，我真的希望得到你们的谅解。好比我现在把 video 播放给大家是免费的，1分钱我都不收。为什么我会这样说？因为我觉得，既然我有这样一个好的一个软件，为什么不要跟大家分享？我尽量的跟你分享，但是我尽量的求你们的这个谅解，就是你能够的话，就是跟你的亲戚朋友分享这个 video， 让他们多了解一下。我希望我的这个软件能够卖得更好一点，能够有更多人拥有这个软件，那我们的这个收获在这个影响的方面会比较高一点，那大家会有可能会觉得非常大的鼓励，因为多人玩，那我们的 这个范围会更大。就是说，希望大家能够明白这一点，要给 academic 的这个支持。谢谢大家。Okay, now let's close this. Now what I'm going to share with you today is the results display statistics. Now over here, all right, once we click this, this is what page you're going to see. You can see that I untick the bonus numbers because I'm focusing on the 6 main numbers without the bonus numbers. All right, 在这里我把那个额位号码拿出来，是因为我的计中力是在6个号码 main numbers。Right， 也就是说我的计中是在 jackpot group 1。所以我希望大家要明白这一点，为什么？那第二，我觉得目前的这个多多已经起价了，5毛钱变成1块钱，所以我甚至说大家都是要省一点，所以我们好好的集中在6个号码 ，right？ Okay， now over here let's take a look from December, alright, starting from 1st of December all the way till the last draw of December, which is 29 December 2014. You could see for yourself that among this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 draws itself, one thing very clearly shown is that there is, alright, one situation of 5 odd 1 even, 5 odd 1 even, alright, and then we have another one 1 odd 5 even. So you could see for yourself that the situation is such that currently it looks like we are getting a little bit more on the odd numbers. Alright. Now, such situations do not occur very often, but in the month of December, somehow this happened. So let's take a look at the month of November. Right, we'll start from the very first day of November all the way until the last draw of November. Now, how often do we see, right, you can see 1 odd 5 even and 1 odd 5 even. However, when it comes to December, is the reverse. So that all I want to say is that very seldom that you do not see, very seldom, even the month of October. Let's take a look at the month of October all the way until the last draw of October. Right. Very seldom you do not get to see, for example, 1 odd 5 even or 5 odd 1 even. So mean to say is that actually, if you were to like to say play on a 1 odd 5 even and 5 odd 1 even conditions, you're actually in a better sign in the sense that you know for a fact that at least once in a month you do see a situation like that happens. Alright, does it cut down your cost? Certainly it does. It definitely does. It reduces a lot of tickets by doing that. So by just playing the odd and even itself, it will definitely help you a tremendous push. But of course, let's take a look at the other common one that's happening right now. 4 and 2, right? 4 odd 2 even, right? Then you've got 2 odd 4 even, 4 odd 2 even. So you could see that even for these situations itself, it does happen before. So there is a way that you can choose is that I think the most conditions right now is usually the 4 odd 2 even and the 2 odd 4 even is rather common, alright, as comparable to 3 odd 3 even. But then 3 odd 3 even is also very common right now. 3 times such occurrence in the month of December. So you can see that it's very well balanced, alright, as far as December is concerned. So now the next question comes is that what will be the likely happening for the next draw, which is on the 1st January 2015. Alright, if I were to base on this data on the month of December itself, alright, it indicates more likely to be a 5 odd 1 even, alright, because every time there's a 3 odd 3 even, then you see a 5 odd 1 even. Alright, so same thing, 3 odd 3 even, then you see 1 odd 5 even. So maybe for this coming draw in the month of January, you may want to consider having these options. Right. 然后在这里跟大家分享所谓的 odd 跟 even。odd 的号码就是单的号码，像比如说1是 odd， 3、5、1、3、5、7、9这种号码叫做 odd。那 even 的号码就是说2、4、6、8这种号码。Alright， 所以目前我们可以看得到的就是在这个12月份里面，很清楚的目睹的，其实 5 odd 1 even 有一次。5 odd even 2次 ，1 odd 5 even 也是有多一次，所以这里其实是蛮多次这样的情况发生在这个12月份。但是如果你以11月份来看的话，其实会比较少一点啊。为什么呢？你真的去看的话，你可以看得到 ，alright， 只有1次而已 ，alright， 或者是2次。这已经证明了，就是说，如果你选的号码，你把它列为成1 odd 5 even， 或者是就是说一个单数跟双数。或者是5个双数1个单数，那你的这个机会也是不错 这样的做法你可以省了很多很多的钱。Alright， 所以在这里我希望大家明白，其实这个也是可以在你的考量里面。Alright， so do take note of this. Alright, under the display results. Now let's take a look at what happens under the groupings itself. Now, okay, under the super tree itself, all of us know that I mentioned many times. Alright, if you want to take a very focused aim at 49 numbers, it's very tough because there are too many numbers for you to look at. Put this way, there are too many encores. But it's just like a piece of bread. Alright, for you to at one go to finish that piece of bread, it's rather difficult. Sometimes you may get choked because of that. So the best way is to cut them into pieces. Alright. So what we can do is that we actually bisect them into 3 groups. Alright, group them into 3 groups. Alright, we have the small starting from 1 to 16. Alright, we have the medium starting from 17 to 32. Alright, we have the big numbers starting from 33 to 49. Now in this manner, it's much more easier to stay focused. So you can see for yourself that the shift currently is more on the smaller number. Alright, as far as December is concerned, you can see that the shift is more on the smaller number. After a 2 draws break, it started to have a lot more smaller numbers. So it goes to show you that currently it looks like the focus right now is on the smaller number. Alright, the biggest numbers is just started to pick up only the most recent draw. Alright, in fact most of the time you actually go a little bit alright smaller appearance as far as hit rate is concerned, but the most recent draw has got 3 times. So I would say that it's rather balanced. So for this coming draw, I'm more to expect that it's very likely to be 2 small, 2 medium, alright, and 2 big numbers. Again, I'm excluding the bonus number. Alright, so do take note of that. Now, 在这里我要跟大家分享，我们有一个资料叫做 Super Tree。什么叫做 Super Tree？Super Tree 的意思是说，好比说现在大家都知道，我们有49个号码。如果我叫你集中在49个号码，是非常的辛苦。为什么？因为很难啊，太多号码，你会看到你的眼睛都会缭乱。就好比说现在我给你一片面包，大片的面包，你的口有多大你都知道。如果你把整个面包塞在你的嘴巴里面，你会因为太大的这个面包被啃到，有可能你会因为这样而不能够喘气，所以会辛苦。所以最好的方式就是我们好像现在我们以Super Tree就是把它剪成三片，大片要剪成3片。那我们可以第一片可以说是小的号码，好像说 OK 1到16是其中一片，17到30也是其中一片，这个叫中的号码。大的号码是从33到49啊。那这样的吃法会比较简单的，你能够记中。从这里我们可以很清楚的看得到的，其实在这个12月份，今年的12月份 ，right， 小的号码其实已经开始活跃了起来。它休息了2期没有来，过后它差不多每一期都有2个或者3个号码开场，所以其实对我来讲，这个转变已经开始有一点点的不同。开始的时候是大的号码，好像非常的好，甚至有一期里面是4个大的号码。所以在这里我要跟大家分享的就是说，以这样的资料来看，我的认为是说，这来临的这一期就是这个1月1号2015年，我相信说它开起来的号码是2个小的，2个中的 ，alright， 2个大的，2个 ，alright。So if you're ready, let's go down to Super. Alright, let's go down to Super 10. Right. 这一次我们把它列成10组。Right. 1到4是其中的5到9。那在这里，如果比如说我们认为说 ，OK， 小的号码会有2个来讲，那我相信说这一次它来的这个机会应该是会从10到14。Alright， 我相信会有一个号码从这里来。10 to 14, we should expect 1. And then the next one, I reckon is very good chance to see 1 to 4. 1 number from there. Now the medium number starting from 17 all the way to this 32. Alright, so I would say that among here, Alright, the one that is rather obvious to me is actually 15 to 19 and then followed by, sorry, not 15 to 19. I would say, yeah, 15 to 19 is one of the very obvious ones. Very obvious. And another one I would recommend is that let's follow closely 25 to 29. Right. That's the medium number. The biggest numbers, I would say that very likely that you will come from here. Where will the big numbers come from? Where will the big number come from? Right. Now, I would think that it's still good to follow closely. All right, on this 40 to 44. All right. Let's not underestimate 40 to 44. All right. The next one group of numbers which I would think very highly probable. All right, from what I see. All right, is 45 to 49. So I repeat again, for the small numbers, I'm looking from 1 to 4, right, which is one of them. I'm expecting one number from here. Another numbers, which I think is highly probable, is 10 to 14 under the small numbers. The medium numbers, I would recommend that take a look at 15 to 19. All right, another one is 25 to 29. I will expect one number from here. Right, the big numbers I would say is that it's from number 40 to 44. Right, another area is 45 to 49. Please take note of all these numbers here. Now 在这里我把它列成10组 ，alright， 10组里面就是大概一组里面有4到5个号码。那这一次我们真的是把它分成更小块，容易吃，容易吃。所以我觉得，如果以小的号码来看，我觉得1到4在这一组里面，我相信会有一个号码开起来在这个地方，另外一个就是在10到14，这个是其中之一。然后这个中的号码，我认为是15到19也是不错，另外一个就是25到29也会有一个号码在这里开起来。那另外一个号码就是在40到44，还有另外一组的号码是45到49，这是大的号码。所以从这里我们其实能够看得到非常不同的资料，让这个是增强我们的信心。Alright, now let's take a look at the LD last digit. Alright, 很多时候你都会很喜欢这个 LD。Now what does LD stand for? For those people who just joined us the very first time. Okay, let's view the group pop-up. Now what LD stands for simply means it's the last digit. For example, when we say about last digit 0, right, it's referring to the last numeric number is 0. LD1 means last digit numeric number is 1. That's why you see we got 1, 11, right? 11, you see the one behind is what? 1. This is what LD stands for. So among here, we could see that currently the one that's doing superly well, alright, superly well, alright, is actually LD4. LD4, last round we have got 2. In fact, LD7 we also got 2. So now the question here is that will there be a repeat of LD0? Looking at the way the trend goes, alright, looking at the trend goes big. Right. Somehow, I would say that a very good chance of getting to see LD0 to repeat is pretty good. Alright, but then currently is that very seldom we actually goes more than one draw. Somehow it went missing for 2 draws. So again, I would say that among here, alright, LD1 is still important. So is LD2. Alright, so is LD2. So will LD3 appear? Good question. LD3 rightfully shouldn't exceed more than 3 draws, but there are occasions that it does exceed. So very seldom it exceeds, so there are occasions it exceeds 4 draws. So I think that it may be advisable to go for the LD1, LD2, and the LD3. Right. But between LD3 and LD0, I think LD0 is a much more better choice than 3. So I repeat again, for the LD, I would think that LD0, LD1, and LD2. LD3 is a little bit difficult to judge because it may and may not come. So that's another question that to take note on. Now, for the LD9 and LD8, I would say that yes, time to go in. Alright, because it has got a good pattern. So LD8 to LD9. Now, so the next possible LD to think of, alright, I would say that LD4, even though it came out 4 times, alright, I would say that it's still worth going for, because somehow, alright, LD4 is picking up, so I think LD4 should not be ignored. So LD4 should be also in the list. Okay, so basically I repeat again, for the last digit I would say that LD0, LD1, LD2, LD8, LD9 and LD4. Please take note. Now 什么叫做 last digit？ LD 是代表了 last digit，last digit 就是说最后的数码号码。比如说我们说 LD1 就是最后的数码号码是1，所以比如说亿最后的号码是1，10亿也是1在后面，你看得到吗？那个数码号码最后的那个数码号码是21，也是1，所以这样的意思就是 LD。从这里的 LD 里面，我的选择是 LD1， 我相信会有一个在这里开采，另外一个就是 LD2。那在这里我们要看 LD0 跟 LD3， 我觉得 LD0 还是比较强过 LD3，alright， 因为 LD3 虽然已经有3期没有来的话，那不代表说它这样的情况会发生这样的一个反应，我觉得还是集中在 LD0 会比较好一点，对，就是这样。然后在这个 LD 就是 LD0、LD1 跟 LD2， 然后接下来就是 LD8， 8字之间的号码和 LD9。我刚才跟大家分享就是说，在这几组里面，每一组里面会有一个号码从那边开采，所以一定要注意一下。这是来临的这一期。Okay, now let's take a look at the neighboring numbers. Now, do numbers repeat? Now, recently, alright, we could see that there's a lot of repeat except for G4 numbers. That means those 4 draw away numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 draws away numbers. They are yet to appear. So, which are the numbers under the 4 draws away numbers? Let's take a look at here. Alright, under the summary. So, if you were to take a look at it, so these are the numbers that you might want to take a look at, starting from 11, 30, 9, all these numbers here. So I repeat again, number like 11, 30, alright, 9, alright, 13 and 21. Do take note that this draw number, all these 5 numbers here, I strongly believe that for this coming draw, a pretty good chance that one of the numbers may just appear. So please take note. 这个5个号码已经有4期没有来了，在以这个资料来看呢，通常它是很少。Sorry, yeah, G4 numbers. Yeah, correct. That means these are the numbers. Very good chance that we should expect one of these numbers to appear. All right. So please take note. Please take note. All right. Very good chance one of the numbers to appear. So now we also see for the fact that I used to recommend that we should also take a very close look at those numbers that appear from 1 to 5, 6 draws. So it looks like the trend is coming back. Now you see 2 numbers from repeat, 2 draws away, 3 draws away numbers. So here itself, within gap 1 to gap 6, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 5 numbers really. So it looks like the trend is coming back. So now the other thing that you should take a look at very closely is that it looks like the gap 10 numbers or G10 numbers keep having a good chance of repeating. So the gap 10 numbers, where are the gap 10 numbers? Over here. Only 2 set, which is number 18 and 49. Please take note. Alright. 已经过了10期没有出现的号码就是在这里 ，alright， 总共有这里有18号跟49号 ，alright， 所以一定要注意一下这些号码 ，alright。So now, having to say all these things, so let's get back to our selections again. Now, supposingly, we want to pick out, for example, we have got 11. How is 11? Alright, which is here. Alright, number 30 is here. 9 and 12. Alright, what about number 9 and 12? Right, which is here, and number 12 is here. So last but not least, we have got another one which is 21, right, which is over here. So now question is, what are you going for on all this group of numbers here? So do we need to take a close look at them, or which you think is a very likely probable number? Now for me, right, since my focus is on LD1, I think 11 can be considered, because of the fact that with LD1, alright, so I think 11 and 21, we should actually take a close look at them. Another one is for 18 and 49. I would say that 18 is good, so is 49. So will 49 appear? Alright, so I would say that because it happens that both are 18 and 49, I think both also can consider, because 18 is LD8, 49 is LD9. 刚好我们刚刚讨论的就是我们注意到 LD1 11是 LD1， 21也是 LD1， 还有我们也讨论过 LD8， 18是 LD8， right， 49是 LD9， 所以我觉得这4个号码我希望大家能够注意一下，这 Lightning 这一期一定要好好的注意一下，就是11, 21, 18, 49. Take note of these 4 numbers. I repeat again, 18, right, 21, 11 and 49. 4个号码，11号、21号、18、49. Alright. Now let's take a look at the maintenance, the forecast tracking. Now as far as we can see, alright, in the Win Total Advanced latest versions that we have got 4 types of tracking. One of them is forecast is called the reverse scan. Out of 28 numbers, we have got 3 numbers correctly forecasted. Reverse scan 我们有28个号码，3个号码被正确预测。那另外一个叫做 left scan， 27个号码我们有4个号码预测正确。Alright, for the left scan, out of 27 numbers, we have got 4 numbers forecasted correctly. How about the right scan numbers? Alright, right scan number we have failed miserably for 2 draws. Now let's take a look at what happens whenever. It's very seldom it goes more than 2 draws. So I would think that very good chance that this coming draw we should take a look at the right scan number. Position forecast. Oh, this is fantastic. 29个号码我们有6个号码预测正确，所以这个是非常好的，就是说 position scan 最近不错。Alright, so now I'll share with you basically what are the scans that we have under the forecast. Alright, I would recommend that take a look at the right scan. Very seldom it goes more than 2 draws no show. Very seldom. So for this coming draw, you may want to stay focused, alright, on this 27 numbers. Alright, now of course you may want to include number 18 and 19. Right, number 11 and 21 is already inside. Alright, so if you think you want to include number 9, you may want to include it in. Alright, so number 12, we have discovered number 12 as well, and also number 49. So in total, we got 32 numbers. You may want to consider having these 32 numbers for your next draw, which is on the 1st January 2015. So I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy new year in advance. Alright, 那我已经到了尾声，谢谢大家的宝贵时间来观看。在这个来临的这一期就是1月1号，2015年是新年。我在这里要跟大家先拜一个早年，祝福大家有一个非常健康、快乐、财源滚滚的2015年。如果你认为说我们所分享的是非常对你有很大的收益，希望你能够跟你的亲戚朋友们分享这个 video， 让他们多了解一下。记得，如果你对这个软件有兴趣或者是 upgrade， 你随时都可以拨个电话给我，92300837 SMS WhatsApp 都可以。如果是从马来西亚，记得要加一个65在前面，92300837。我的名字叫海彤，谢谢大家。记得那4个号码：11、21、18、49。祝福大家有一个非常快乐的一年，谢谢。Now really come to the end of my video presentations, and you really find that this video benefits you a lot, do share the link with your friends and relatives. Let them watch this video. And if you're really keen to get over a copy or you want to upgrade the software, do give me a tinkle at or WhatsApp me. Alright, SMS, WhatsApp. Alright, you can even give me a call. Alright, if it's in Singapore, it's 92300837. If you're calling from Malaysia, you got a +65 in front, 92300837. So over here, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy, healthy, all right, wealthy year 2015. All right. Thank you so much for your time. And remember the 4 numbers that I'd like to share with you: 11, 21, 18, and 49. And do not forget these 32 numbers that I'm sharing with you right now, right in front of you. Right. Thank you, and then have a very good day. And wishing you the best of the best. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.